James, Sparkle and Jeff, as in Elton John's brother, will quite possibly be there because Wrexham is their hometown.
Okay.
And if Silas is playing, he's a resident at Fairy Pirates, they're almost certainly going to be there to support him first. It's like, this is our crowd. We should be there to support you and support them.
I don't know what time I'm on. We are hoping to be there like early for setup.
Yeah.
So we're going to get there quite. Connection. There we go.
No promises, of course.
Oh no. We love to have you that.
Lately, Sarah and me keep on saying, we're going to go out this weekend, and then it's just something else.
Yeah. Oh, I know that.
It's just like too much going on. It's like, I need a break.
Come on, where is it?
Liked it, of course, as you do.
There we go. So, yeah, 9th of March. I'm hoping to go into that.
Yeah, me too.
Hey everybody, let me just get some sharing out of the way. I have noticed though that there's a big drop off in like people will watch the first minute and then they'll disappear. So maybe that's not good enough. Maybe I should.
Where do you think you're going?
Maybe I should make the opening a little bit more special.
Yeah, what's it there?
Listen to that bass. I'm pretty sure that's the bass in.
It's just so good.
By the way, people, this is Aaron and Abby. This is Straight Jacket from the XCat Studios, and I get the feeling the bass synth is in here somewhere.
And they will be playing a live set
at the Jack of Diamonds for the Brothers Grimm, Saturday the 9th of March. I'm hoping to be there. I'm just about to check my calendar to see if I'm free.
Yeah, and Sarah will be there as well, hopefully.
Where did I just share that?
They all play from London. Seems like the best sport.
Yeah.
And there's going to be lots of other good stuff on stuff.
And it's going to sound like this.
Yep.
Oh, no, stop doing that. I'll get there in a minute, people, I swear to God. Next night you spell review.
Talk amongst yourselves. Actually, don't talk. Listen to the music.
Raw acid. Raw 303 acid.
Yeah. Played live, no less.
He's built this as no brain sequencer. Technically, Abby's the brain at the moment. Pushing buttons. Anyway, hello, welcome to the URL. This is the 4 Shout Out Part 1. Ooh, drops down nicely. So feel free to rate this. This is a solid 8 from me. No!
Oh! No! So it's just a little short bit. It's a teaser.
Yeah, 3-minute teaser. Go and see them at the Jack of Diamonds. Right, I think I've shared that to all my pages, but I'm not 100% sure, so...
It's a good start.
It's a good start. Richard Harnden in the place, Jack's in the place, Steve Rolls in the place, Charles McElden, great name by the way, Pip Johns is in the place, I can, oh, hold on, I can. Right, so that was, yeah, this is Aaron and Abby. Check out Aaron and Abby at XCat Studios, builders of wonderful analog instruments and a few delay digital instruments as well. They play as Straight Jacket as a duo, and it's all vintage kit. 909
vintage kit and their own really good quality analog kit.
Bespoke analog kit. I think there's the dub siren here and the bass synth. Good news from Aaron and Abby. Apparently the bass synth is being coated. It's off to be powder coated, so hopefully we'll get my hands on that. Yeah. 5th time lucky, for God's sake.
Oh, it's just ridiculous.
But yeah, if you like what you hear, go and give them a like. Aaron and Abby, Straight Jacket, XCat Studio. I can't wait.
When was the last time we saw? Last year, October, November, wasn't it?
Oh, was that last year? Was it?
That was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Was it late as that? October?
Yeah, it must be because it was cold.
Oh, yeah,
it was rain.
Yeah, it was cold. Honestly, the system they use there, Bioshock, it's their own system. Yeah. Oh. Right, they built it themselves, Aaron and somebody else, and the thing is just a fucking purple throbbing beast.
I've never heard bass like it.
Yeah.
It's not loud, it's just what it is loud. But it's pure, it shakes you. It's just superb. Clarity.
Yeah, that's it made me sound amazing. It really did.
That good.
It really did, yeah. Some systems really don't make me sound that good. That system and the Unknown Sound system in Bristol is possibly the best systems I've ever played on. If you need a system, check out the Bioshock system. If you're local to Bristol, check out Unknown Sound system. Honestly, that sound system rocks. Okay, so the first 2 tracks in the thread have been deleted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't love us anymore.
They don't love us anymore. Can't be the case. That's 3 tracks that have been deleted. SoundCloud's fucked.
Ah, we have a problem, don't we?
We have a problem.
We have a problem.
We have a problem.
Mm-mm.
Oh dear, I do not know where to take this right now.
Well, that's a technical problem
that is
beyond our control.
Way beyond our control.
SoundCloud have got no tracks on it.
That's the way it is looking.
What?
I did think it was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Can somebody else out in the land of the internet please just go and check out SoundCloud for me a minute? Just have a look to see if it's working at all, because for me right now it says there is no tracks. There is nothing.
Every single track
has been deleted.
Been removed.
Let's check my profile out. Nope, that works.
Yep. So, what on earth is going on? It is traditional to have technical issues, of course.
Oh, we are back. We are back. We are back.
Okay,
we are
glitch.
back. Mother
just a glitch.
Fuckers. Yeah, we're
still
in.
On my beating heart.
We're in. We're good. We're good. Never before in my life have I had such a fucking heart attack. I'm like, Linz, we're gonna have to like entertain people. What do we do? Jam? How do we get it? Fuck. Woo!
Yes.
Okay, this is Scared Clown on SoundCloud Dream Life. Can I get a feedback on the sound, please, people? Leaf, I refreshed it 3 times, fella. I went for 4 different tracks, but we're in now, so... Oh, I'm literally shaking.
I'm not surprised. I mean, we'd have had to have a song and dance routine or something.
For 2 hours.
Yeah, for 2 hours, yeah.
Ooh.
This is odd.
Very. Oh, apparently this is this guy's first entry into the URL as well.
Dark experimental, it's described that. Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh yeah, I like it. Where'd you see that? Right there.
Yeah. I like the roll.
Interesting noise.
Yeah, that's better.
David Blackhall, welcome to the party. Thank you very much for the sound check. We shall see you on Saturday, fella. For a fucking stomping night, the dark side of town in Wrexham. Jacob saying nicely twisted.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I wasn't sure where it was going, but now it's like basically it's carrying it. But it's still got that twisting roll, hasn't it?
It's on the anxious side of music. Maybe that's because I've just shit myself because I didn't think. Honestly, man, give me like half an hour to fucking.
Do with a breakdown or something, just to give it a little bit of
10 minutes.
Yeah, this is it.
If it's going to do this for the whole 10 minutes,
I think it's mutating rather than going in. Yeah, it's evolving rather than having intervals. If you see what I mean.
we're going to knock it on in
Chapters.
It's getting very constant 7s off of everybody. Lewis Gardner, yo from Houston, yo from Bristol. Right, let's turn up.
I like the sounds, but it feels a little bit like an intro rather than a full-on track. And yeah, I know it's dark experimental, so
Yeah.
I could go anywhere, couldn't it?
It almost sounds modular. Again, you're putting it into a show that loves big kick drums. And
Say the same thing if it had a big
kick drum.
then we'd like it more. But you know,
that doesn't mean to say that people out there are not going to dig it.
that's it.
Even David Blackhall, the hey Serge Samantha, good to see you. Even David Blackhall says he likes it, and he's a really fast, like, you know, power trancey kind of guy.
A little bit middly.
Yes.
It could do with a more. At one point, there was a bass sound came that was sort of boom.
Yeah.
I'd like more of that.
Yeah. Okay, nice idea. Slightly anxious. 7. Oh, Leeds made a core track, by the way. We'll talk about this later.
Next time I'm going to submit it, all right?
Lindsay's made a core track and she's going to submit it.
Well, it's not so much core. It's more. It's hard style, but with a donk. With a proper donk in it, yeah.
Anyway, I digress. Last track.
I'm going to give it 6.5 because it didn't evolve enough.
Yeah. 10-minute track's a long
There was a bass line in it that just came in and then disappeared again. It might be there, but it was buried.
Yeah.
There was too much in the middle. If the bass was a bit more prominent, I'd have liked it more. And yeah, it had a nice roll to it, but it almost needed like a boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, our kick drum.
I'm so shallow.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I'm so
we like
shallow.
a kick drum here, we really, really do.
But I don't know, I mean, it's not just the fact that we're suckers for kick drums. I think that a kick drum, the right kick drum carries a track along.
Yeah, yeah.
And even if the kick drum wasn't there for 3/4 of the track, it needed something at some point
just
to give
to
a bit of
move it,
variation.
yeah.
Movement.
Yeah.
Movement, that's the word.
Get the feeling this
So
is
yeah,
going to be produced.
I'm going to give it
right.
slightly less than you. I'm going to give it 6.5.
Still healthy score?
Still
a healthy score.
Yeah, that's it.
Rebecca says proper donk. Indeed. Michael Heineman, I give it one big fat politician. Not that up your street at all. And Rebecca says yes, she's right. Donk on it.
Beauty.
Another 8-minute long fucking track. Yes, Herrick, your track is like 4th in the queue, and if it's only 3.5 minutes long, you will certainly get all of your track played. I am sorry about the start of the show and the fuck up. That does mean we're running about 10 minutes late. Fucking horrible.
Just to see the white
in my eyes.
Leak across your face. This is life. It's got a sort of
80s. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I was going more 80s Knight Rider.
I can understand what you're saying, but it's not more to it than that.
Hey Amy, chump yourself. Jacob says, don't forget to support Mark's Patreon page. I need to set it up, and I need to set it up with your help.
Oh,
Did not expect.
no, I didn't expect it, but it sounds great.
Yeah. You're such a sly monster. Aaron Court says during the show, Aaron, I did play your Straight Jacket, one of your Straight Jacket tracks, the one that Abby was in control of. People fucking loved it. 9th of March, Brothers Grimm, Catch You 2 Live. Who said something? Yeah. Ideally with my Patreon page, I'd like you guys to set the tasks. I did that thing last night where I talked through my setup, and I'm quite happy to do that. But I was expecting you guys to get together and maybe stand in the middle of town with a sign saying free hugs, or you know you've got to do a mini rig gig at a specific time on a specific date or something to get my cash a month.
He's a sucker for punishment.
I'd like to involve you in it. It just seems all right. Let's have your cash then. Come on, give us your cash. Just feels wrong. Get me to do shit.
I do like the idea of a mini rig.
Yeah, so do I.
That is very entertaining.
Yes. It was only because things got busy for me last year. I didn't, Mel's the Wolf is in the house. Matt Rogers says I like this one.
Yes.
Leaf says fucking lush night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but from Leaf? Yes, it does sound good.
And it hasn't got the horsey sound, generic side sounds. And yeah, I really like this. It's quite aggressive sound.
Yeah.
And it's got harder, darker edge to it. God, this is quality.
So Search the Mentor says, dope intro, nice acidic chancy build up, quality 8.5. Sam Oliver's giving it a 9.5. Matt Rogers 9.5. I dropped this in a set, says David Blackhall. You can't get much more fucking praise than that, really, can you? Right? Hear a tune and go, I want to play that in a set. Right, that's your 3.5 minutes, and then knock it on a touch.
Yeah, knock it off the top.
Oh, I would like to have heard some of that sample before. Not that particular, but like something related to it. There's that Arabic feel again. It is lush, you know. David Blackhall 9. Hola amigo, says Serge the Mentor.
Yeah, it's a 9 for me.
Really?
Yeah, this is
Michael Heineman gives it a 7. Mark Ballon says nice.
the production's superb. The sound's really well chosen.
Sam Oliver says it sounds just like Infected Mushroom, and I think he's right.
Yes, it does. But it sounds like an infected mushroom. An infected mushroom never did. And they have. So fair play. I like it a lot.
Right, I'm going to give that one a 7.5 simply because I'm not that inspired by psytrance. God damn, man, my words fucking disappeared me. Anyway.
Right,
so yeah,
environment, you would like it more.
Oh yeah, on the dance floor, sat here dry. You know, it's like trying to, and of course, don't forget my adrenaline levels are through the fucking roof.
God, yeah. So
still trying to wait for Okay, this is DNA again, untitled.
Nice.
This guy writes some lovely stuff. It's got everything we're looking for.
Yes.
Sam Oliver says older infected mushroom. Yeah, early infected mushroom. I think that was for the last track. Again, this has got almost got a slight-ish feel to it.
It's the squirt flip-flop sound in the background.
Yeah.
A lot more raw because it's more techno.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're saying, but it works.
Michael, where were you when you last watched the show Broken Down in your car? And why did you not tune in and tell us that was what you were doing? Got already 3 tracks now, you've got like 7s and 8s coming out.
Acid Head compilation from the 90s at the minus Jacob, yeah. It has got a 90s
Feel to
acid
it.
feel to it, yeah.
Agreed.
Which is a good thing, to be perfectly honest.
Nice breakdown.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the old hard house days. Lots of keel on that.
Well, no, I like novelty.
Again, music is a personal choice. You're allowed to like and dislike whatever you like. And don't let anybody tell you any different. It's not quite what I expected. It sounds like an FM synth. Oh, Michael, I must have missed that, mate. Sorry, man. Amy Buffum has given us 13 cats.
Good. I think.
Yeah. Nels the Wolf has given it a 7. It's a bit slow and could do with a bit more.
It's slightly minimalist.
Yeah, it's very minimalist.
But it's, again, it's so hard to criticise it because the production's spot on. It's a little bit toppy at the start.
Yes.
It's just clear, so I don't think the toppiness was actually a flaw. I meant to sound like that.
Quite possibly. Going into the break. I think I've been very mean with my scores tonight. How many Labradors to the cat on the vomiting ratio?
Voting.
Oh, three.
And I'm out of line.
Honestly, I like it, but it's like a hard 7.5 for me. like you say, a little bit minimalistic, a little bit basic. Yeah, 7.5 from me.
I'm going to give it slightly higher because I liked it. And I did like that twangy bit in the middle, even though you didn't, because it was just novelty.
Yes.
You know,
it changes things up.
It changes
takes
things
you
up,
somewhere
yeah.
else. I totally agree with
it. Also means that anybody who hears that track in a set is going to go, oh yeah, that's familiar, because that is so different from most of the other tracks, if you see what I mean. So, no, it's an 8 from me.
Ah, good scores. Okay, Gerrit, your 3.5 minute track is up, sir. Are you on? Yeah, that last track got lots and lots of good scores. Serge Lamonta giving it an 8. David Blackwell, bollocks, I got visitors. Catch up in a bit, peeps. Yeah, no worries, man, you have fun.
Entertain them with the URL.
Yeah.
That's it. Hello, come on in, sit down, listen to this.
Amy's just answered the question. Dogs are shite, one cat is worth 5,469 dogs.
I beg to differ.
Okay, this is not what I expected at all.
Not at all, but it is nice.
And Harriet, I did see you were looking for a more softer ambient record label. Is this what this is going for? Is it because the last time you put a tune in I said, should be more melody? Pip Jones, is this electro? I think it is. He's billed it as tech house.
Yeah, I'm describing something. It's got that housey feel to it. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know, it's not what I would choose to go to a club to listen to, but it's something that I would quite happily listen to at home.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
Jane Brown, evening, how's it going? Rebecca says, meh. Amy says, beg all you like, Linz. Beg for what, honey? Oh, beg to differ. I see, yeah. See, that's how bad my memory is. Tiny Bites agrees on Tech House. Carrot says, no, not at all.
I mean, it's... If there was a formula that said, this is going to be quality tech house, this has got all of it, you know?
Paulie Kelly gives us a chill out star 7. Nuno Santana has just joined the building. Yeah, please do not open the dogs versus cats argument again. Lee Fiospa give this a 7. I think I'm going to give this a sexy 8. Just produced well.
It is.
Nice little journey. Could do with maybe a little bit more movement in it. But it's good. It's produced well. It's nice.
And it has moved. It's evolved since
yes.
the start. I mean, this... You know, that synth melody that's going wasn't there at the start. It was a completely different sound, so it's evolved.
I was kind of thinking that halfway through it would turn into chord. Oh, Jane, you've tuned into the right place if you want music to cheer you up. That was a lovely track. I give that 8 summery days.
Yeah.
Martin's just going to spam the thread with dog gifs now.
Yes.
Yeah, Harry, that was beautiful, man.
Yeah, that was real. Again, quality.
Did you give it a mark?
I haven't given it a mark yet. I want to give it an 8, but it's not my quite my cup of tea. So I'm giving it an 8 on the basis of taking my own personal tastes out of it. Slightly less if I put my personal taste into it. So, but I can't.
I love the way slightly less. I'm not going to give you a number. Slightly less.
This is the thing. It's so hard. It's so hard because it's not my sort of thing, and yet I can't criticise it. And it was really nice.
It was beautiful. Okay, so we have another big dog within the music making scene right now. This is Charlie the motherfucking Ryan, and I get the feeling it's breakbeat acid this time. Okay, so the Degenerate, EMF, Anti-Fashionista. Already, you know, the track's been created with love and dedication. Oh. It's a 5-minute track. Yeah. Charlie, tell me some record label, some massive fucking record label is interested in you. If not, what the hell can we do to put you in front of a decent record label? Aaron, if you're still watching, give the Prodigy a copy of Charlie's Breakbeat EP, please. Yes, Martin, Charlie is a big dog. He's about 4 billion dogs, so about 6 cats. I mean, it's beautiful. I'd like a bigger kit. Sam Oliver, 10. Jacob Bebecky, fuck yeah. Like I say, some record label has got to be interested in Charlie. He turns out some fucking epic music in a short space of time. It's just... it's fresh, it sounds good. I was expecting it to do, but then it's a 5-minute track, so we're not even, you know.
I'm not a great fan of breakbeat.
Are you not? Oh, I love breakbeat. Come on, Charlie, make it bang, make it bang. Lewis Gardner, 10. Mark Hamill, 2. Oops, sorry, people. Yeah. Jacob Debicki, filthy as fuck. Read.
Yeah.
Big sound. PCF, that adrenaline. PCF?
PCF?
Yeah, PCF, that adrenaline. PCF. Explain that a little bit, Tiny.
This is PCF, not massive.
Oh, right.
You need glasses.
I do, honestly, I
or
actually
a
do.
massive screen. One or the other, or both.
Put Johnson's a solid 10.
They call me the evil motherfucker where I come from.
What, you fucking evil dirty bastard! Bigger kick, please, Charlie, bigger kick. That's exactly what Charlie does really, really well. Like, I've got goosebumps. If you want to dance for him, you would be screaming his fucking name right now. Literally. Rebecca, it's going somewhere. Not your thing, Rebecca? Lewis Gardner, Lincoln track. This is The Degenerate, mate. This is Charlie Ryan, The Degenerate. He's also got Blockchain and Mario Chainsaw. Check them out. It just reminds me of old days when the pills were good. I could zone right out to this. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was very good.
Again, quality. I know I keep using that word, but we're getting a lot of really good tracks tonight. And that was, again, I have to give that an 8.5 because it was even better than the track I gave 8 to. So
yes,
even though I'm not over keen on breakbeat, it's quality.
Yeah, Jacob, no, Charlie.
Got there in the end.
Charlie, yeah, 8.5 touching a 9, man. That was sexy as fuck. A little bit bigger of a kick and maybe a tiny bit more movement in the track would be awesome. But that breakdown, the comeback in,
The breakdown and build was superb.
oh mate, absolutely awesome.
And you held that build for so long.
Yeah.
That the tension built up
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was, and it's brave to do that because you're always worried that people are going to get bored. But no, it was spot on.
Yeah, like I say, you gave me goosebumps, Charlie. So fucking awesome, mate. Oh. We have electronic now. Dream Sequence is the name of the track. The producer is Sonny Houston. Go on then. What's that? And that is why other people read the names. Martin Hatton next. Well, already? We've only had 40 seconds of the track. Serge, I did not expect you to say that. Sick harmonics. Martin says, put Charlie's track back on. Good John, thank you very much. There's just no point in taking them these days because they're like not what they were, you know? You never know what you're getting.
Floor sweepings.
Yeah, literally. You know, people doing it in their backyards, and which is my argument for legalising it. You know? Regulate.
What we do is ISO 9001 quality control.
Absolutely. Totally. And, right, festivals are now implementing sniffer dogs rather than drug testing kits. Yeah, that seems to be the way to fucking battle it. Like, these people are going to bring these substances to these places and do these substances, you know? Like, and we have been for years. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years. What do you think Stone Age was for? It was a place to fucking party. You know, it's a clock and yeah.
Must have been
My point. Again, this feels like a cassette boy track, but not as interesting as a cassette boy track.
This isn't, to me, this is an album track. This is, you know, when you've got 10 tracks on an album, this is one of them. This is like part of the journey. You know what I mean? As a whole album to take you on a journey, this is part of the journey. It's nice. It's not involving enough to keep the interest.
Yeah. Everyone is loving it. The nice rhythm works. Really, really like it.
That's what I'm saying. This is, again, I can't criticise it apart from the fact that it's taken in isolation. It's a little bit. I hate saying it.
Yeah, no, you're allowed to your view. This is another thing. Everybody is allowed to have their view, and it may not agree with yours. Michael Heineman says you can stop the review now. It's not going to get any better. See, like we're all saying. Well, we're all saying. Me and Lindsay are saying, yeah, it's a nice track, but it could move a bit more. It's a tiny little bit dull. I do agree with Lindsay, although it's all in place.
I can see this being played on Chill Out.
Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's got a nice beat going on behind it.
That little breakdown.
It reminds me of something off of the Evil 9 album, They Live, but they had a massive big drummer for that, and it sounds really huge. Martin Liam says, good tune to start a set with. Yeah, I kind of agree. Again, I can hear the rhythm work and I get what they're all saying. It's keeping you dancing. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm going to give Sonny a 7 for that one. The track was called Dream Sequence, so we were blatantly going for a down-tempo-y type
Absolutely.
thing. Did you score?
I haven't yet.
No?
That's 7.5. I think I'm going to give it slightly higher than you because I could see where it was going. It's a lazy summer, Sunday afternoon sort of track. Yeah, I liked it. A little bit unexciting, but then again, it's not meant to be an exciting track. So I don't know what I'm saying, really.
No, but it's all about where it hits you, you know?
That's it.
Does it hit you in a place where you go, I fucking love that? Okay, this is Jacob Delbecchi, War on Terror. Jacob Delbecchi, Terror on War. Yeah. Again, Jacob with the so-so or Space Sheep. And again, Jacob really cares about his stuff, man. Check out 159 views. Check this video out. It is fucking. It's dark.
It's dark and it's
Needed.
making a big political
Statement, yeah, absolutely. I love the way Jacob pulls quite a few influences and sticks it together in a very good track. This is very close to the first track he put in, which is Polish Trap. Jim Prendergrass. Oh shit, Jacob's War track. Yeah, absolutely. Video is nuts. Yeah, the video is nuts.
This is crafted really well.
Yeah. Like both, visual, audio.
Goes together superbly. But even just shut your eyes.
And you're there. I'm pretty sure there's a Space Sheep So-So album coming out on Boomstick soon. Fucking check it out. 9, Jacob, 9.5, mate. Getting lots of love here. Luffy Osbert, 9. Lewis Gardner, 6.
I love that whole kick he
Sounds like he's got like 3 or 4 kicks playing each other off.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob, mate. I might even up this to a 10, mate. Simply because I like your political stance on this. I like the noises, I like the sounds, I like the video, I like the whole thing, mate. It's Who is this genius producer? This is Jacob the Beaky. So-So or Space Sheep is his name. I think Space Sheep is his SoundCloud, and So-So is YouTube. But don't quote me on that. Oh Jesus! You're brave with this one, Jacob. Tiny Bites, 10 all minds, agreed. Check the video out, people. If you've got 5 minutes, So-So, Terror on War. Go and check it out. Bad boy, Jacob. You've done well, mate. I was just about to say I wanted to hear that bit a bit more, and there it is.
It is, yeah. It's got the timing so perfect.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely
Makes you
agreed.
hungry and it gives you exactly what you want.
Yep.
Superb.
9.5, Jacob.
Yeah, 9.5.
Absolutely fucking awesome track. Okay, so from the very polished and produced to the very crazy, Atari Uma is up next. Now, I believe this is the last song that him and one of his friends made before his friend died.
This is the last Tofu track.
Yes, this is the last Tofu track. Tofu, Too Old For You. This is Atari Uma, possibly the craziest person in music at the moment. Tina Suzanne Lloyd, welcome to the party. Martin Hatton with dog fucking emojis again. I think we need a bit more volume on that. It's very together, sorry. Have we heard this one before? Don't think we have. Leaf. Atari? Looks like you're liking this one, fella. It's good, fella. Atari, are you watching what was being used? Because last week you put in a track with about 4 grams worth of kit being used.
Oh, cat.
We have a kitty cat.
Hello, sweetheart. I like the car sounding.
Lazy, tripping over itself. Dare I say sleazy? Atari Yuma says, not this time. Not £4 worth of kit then. That's a happy dog. That's a cat, fella. Paulie Kennedy like this. This is different. That's Atari. Right, I'm boarded. You can't bugger off. I mean, it's kind of the track that you expect from Atari, because it does look like someone who came from like the old crossover rock dance scene, you know? Exactly, Jim. Wait, I can count the beat on this. It can't be Atari. I'll fucking tell you it is, mate. Which makes me wonder who was in control of what at this point. I reckon that's organic drum machine, organic drums as well.
Yeah, because there's a variation on the sound.
So Samantha, this jam feels, love the space and what's in between. Yeah, absolutely. Inspiring 8.5.
It's jazzy.
Yes. And not at all what you expect from Atari, which is great.
But pretty much every track he puts in will say that. Because it's just so... Every track he does has got a different feel to it.
Yes, absolutely.
Although they're all a bit avant-garde and experimental.
Yes.
But avant-garde and experimental in a completely different way each time.
Okay, I just had a question come in on a message. Adam Malcolm, the vinyl didn't reach the 100 backers that it needed, so you will be getting your money back on that. But don't worry. I get the feeling we'll be doing this again with Boomtick, and I've got something in the pipelines with the Wee Dancer. So stay tuned, watch this space. Alright, Atari, that is officially your 3.5 minutes.
That sounds almost Grateful Dead.
See, I've not heard any Grateful Dead.
Imagine
But I get where you're coming from.
Messier.
Yes. I expected this to be messier.
Yeah, it does. This sounds like if the Grateful Dead were producing now. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely got a Grateful Dead sound to it.
Alright, well, Atari, like, production-wise, 10, man, because that was an actual track.
Yeah.
And it sounded sexy, sleazy, good. I am going to give you, just for it sounding like a track, I'm going to give you an 8 on that one, fella.
7.5 for me, for the simple reason that about 45 seconds in, it sort of started to lose its way, and then it found itself again. But for a little while, it was like, oh, it's
where
lost
are we
it.
going?
Yeah,
I think that was because it's a live jam, and
quite possibly.
when you get into a live jam, like when me and Oliver Benand practice, it takes like 3 or 4 tracks to get into it, you know. And then when you actually play the track, the beginning of it is not too tight.
Yeah.
Okay. Sean James. I get the feeling you've put this one in a few times.
Let's move that anyway.
This is Cafe Express by Sean James. Me and Charlie were expecting Chainsaw Massacre, the track that he started on, but he's not finished that yet. He's decided to go for some chill. Ooh.
Another track that could fit. That's 3 tracks to me, all of which could be like Sunday afternoon on the beach.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I believe we've only got like a... But it's a good show of his production skills. I'd like to know if he inputted that himself, whether it's a sample he stole from somewhere.
This sounds so polished.
Yeah, that's true.
That it sounds like it's a track from 10 years ago that somebody's released and just happened to be playing it. It's, audio perfection.
Pudge has just bought her play toy, which is a ravaged play to it, honestly. It's like, play with me, Dad. I'm like, I've got no chance, Cat.
It's alright, easy.
Rebecca says, oh shit, I need my sunglasses again. Yeah. And Zoe Flair is just laughing. Michael Heineman says, love Scar, give it a 9. Tea break, yeah, agreed, Lee. Put the kettle on, mate.
Again, not my thing at all, but in terms of perfection,
I think this one's going to get 2 marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, just absolutely stunning. And on like from a production value, he hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Every noise sounds absolutely spot on and where it needs to be. So on those rules, on those grounds, 9.5. Do I like it as a track? Yes, I would listen to it in a bar, but it hits about a 6.5 for me because I'm not into that B3 style sound. But that's just me.
I'm exactly the same as you. Exactly the same. It's one of those ones where it's really difficult to sort of give it a... Because I almost have to average the 2 scores out, and that isn't realistic at all. So again, 9.5 in terms of production, 7.5 in terms of do I like it or not, would I listen to it. If it was on, I wouldn't turn it off.
Yes.
If somebody played it on the radio, I wouldn't turn it off.
Yeah.
On the other hand, would I seek out that sort of sound? No.
No.
But...
Sean, finish that Massacre? Yeah, finish that Massacre track and send that motherfucker to us. Okay, Dr. Evil, speak. Brilliant, 13-minute long track. You really know. Thanks, fella.
What part of it did we play?
No point. Wait a minute. Do we have a? No.
I guess every time in the world comes time they don't like. Mine is right before I sleep.
Mel's the Wolf, yeah. Dr. Evil. I get the feeling it's going to go bang in a minute. Would you buy it? That last track, Martin, no, personally myself, I would not buy it. But there are thousands of DJs out there that would, because that's what they're DJing in bars. They're DJing for those people who don't really give a shit about the music, but want to hear something playing in the background once they get absolutely drunk and try pulling. You know?
Yeah, it's sexy.
Yeah, it was sexy, and that's exactly what those people that don't really know what music is yet listen to.
I think that might be a little bit judgmental.
Check me out being opinionated as fuck tonight.
No, that's fine. Opinion away.
Dr. Evil is only going to come out with a track that was nasty, Serge. And yeah, Dr. Evil's got a release on the Boomtic album. I believe it's the techno album. Go and check that out. It is released at the moment. Beatport, iTunes, I believe it's on all of them. Mark, have I bought anything music-wise recently? What a fucking good question. No, I haven't. The last time I actually bought a track or any... We're looking at like 7 years ago. And it was possibly Evil 9. Yeah, when was the last time you bought anything musically? The problem is, I'm not getting paid for gigs DJing at the moment. And until that happens, I won't be buying any music because I don't see the point, you know. I've got tracks that I could play comfortably that are still in fashion. So, banging questions, Zoe, banging questions.
I honestly cannot tell you. I'm being proudly spined at the moment.
Hopefully she'll just pick it up and take it off with me.
Can I do my usual?
Absolutely.
Kick needs to be stronger.
Kick does need to be stronger, I totally agree with you. Everything else about the track though I like. It's crazy, it's nuts. Just on that verge of anxiousness, we're not quite pushing me over the edge.
That acid sound, is drowned by all the other...
Yes.
And needs to be a little bit of audio. So then it's just the EQ on it.
And the cymbals sound quite high, or wet.
Yeah.
Wicked, dark, angry porn dirt, 9 unicorns from Search.
There's a bass sound. Growling bass.
Yeah. Turn it up.
That needs to be brought up in the mix. The kick needs to be stronger, and the cymbals need to be brought down a little bit. I'll say it's actually a hi-hat, but it's quite a drawn-out hi-hat.
Yes.
Song structure's good.
Yep.
Concept is good.
Yep. Movement's nice.
Movement's nice, but the overall sonic spectrum is twisted too far towards the upper end. For my own personal taste.
It's a fucking 13-minute track, so I'm going to give you a little taste of what else is in it.
Yeah, I like the twisted darkness of it.
Mills the Wolf says so raw. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Jacob says spacious, must sound good on headphones. Or over a nice rig.
So the clicky kick sounded great for that breakdown, but when...
He's teasing us. He's teasing us. And it's back.
I'll be honest, I don't like the clicky kick.
Prefer the... sounds like an AOA or 99.
Yeah, but what's the word? An unmessed around with. It's a dead kick. And dead kicks are fine, but it lacks something.
Dry. Wet.
It's Well, I do not like that click.
No?
Click kick is beginning to irritate me now. That's better. It just brings it in every now and then and then it fades out again.
Okay, I'm going to knock you on a bit.
I mean, it's a proper, what's the word? Squat party, free party, acid sound to it. Lush.
Yeah,
But
lush.
the mix is wrong for me. It's not deep enough.
I like it, I agree with Lynn. A bigger kick drum would be good.
It's getting boring, it's kick drum.
Somebody said that the other day. I'm going to give you a crazy 8 on that, Dr. Evil. I like the concept of the thing. I like where it went. It was a 10-minute track, but it still had movement in the thing. Yeah, just a little bit bigger kick.
Can I be mean and give it a 7.5 simply because after a while the click started to irritate me?
But this is what people want, feedback. So, you know, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you know, it's bad enough when I don't like it, but because it was such a long track, after all that...
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just
Sounds like a metronome.
more... Yeah, that's it. It sounded like a click track rather than a bass drum.
Yeah, did you mark it? Oh, yeah, you did. 7.5, 7.5. Still a respectable score.
Oh, God, yeah.
So he's giving it a 3. Needs to be faster. I don't think we've had any core in yet.
Faster. I hadn't really thought about that. No, I'm not sure it did. It's quite a... For my taste,
Chunky
that was
rolling.
it was a build-up. It's not something you play at the end of the evening. It's something that's halfway through. And, yeah, you'll be into that.
Okay, this is Mike Nolan, remix I did of my band's newest song, The Shattering Liberation Mix by Liberation Technology. Theology. Thank you. Now, I know we've got a couple of metal fans in the house as well tonight, so... Roger Jennings, better late than never? Yeah, absolutely. Haunting and anxious. So am I. It all sounds very disjointed, like it's attacking each other.
Which is fine if you're doing it to every
I think Amy Buffon just rated something. Cats. Be given a horror film next year. Martin with the dogs again. Says Tad angry on this one. Agreed. Atari 10 cats plus. Not shocked. It's
hoping for some kind of
gel.
Chord resolution. And Discord is kind of the intention to go too long.
Yeah. Richard Harding's given it a 4. Sam Oliver says overuse of reverb. So it says, not sure where I'd listen to this, but I'm enjoying it. 8.5. Zoe says it needs a good drop. Yeah, and then like something to punch after it.
So we have a bit of a resolution going on here, which is
Well, no, it's a breather, it's not resolution.
Discord still on.
Michael Heinemann says the vocals ruin it for me. The vocals for me are the one thing that kind of like keeping it together, but they are on the high end, you know. It does sound something like that. Yeah. I agree with you. The vocals really are like prominent. They sound a bit like grating.
That's because it's deliberate discord.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether the singers are actually being deliberate discord, but what he's done is he's pitch shift.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds to me like he's taken a vocal, he's then shifted it down a couple of octaves, and then shifted it slightly again, so it's deliberately discordant. It's an interesting effect. It's too much.
Yeah, so I think we're all agreed that this one is kind of messy. Do you want to stick a score on that?
I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Still respectable.
I would like to hear it remixed with a resolution some part of the way through to get rid of the discord.
To bring it back.
And then you can bring it back again into the discord. Do you know what I mean? But at some point, you need to be able to go,
and not
so the tension's released, and then you bring it back up again.
Yeah, I'm not just relieved that the noise has stopped and anticipation of the noise coming back in.
That's it.
Interesting track. I don't really know where to mark it.
As I said, I'm giving it a 6.5 because I can understand there's an awful lot going on in there that is quite clever.
Yes.
But the crunching guitar, which I really like, that sort of da-da-da-da bit, sort of almost rhythmic, sort of metal guitar, that needed to be higher in the mix at some point because it was a staccato sort of emphasis that actually drove the track along. And the vocals were a little bit overused. But again,
Yes.
I found the effect really interesting. That sort of, so you had like almost like a completely, what do they do when they change the, the gender of the voice? Do you know what I mean? You switch it right down. So
Auto-tune it.
Yeah, you auto-tune it right down so it sounds like a guy singing, but then it's been shifted slightly as well. So there's also a detune as well. That was a really interesting effect, but it was overused.
I don't know whether I marked that track, and we're just going to slide on into the next one. Zoe says it would make a banging breakcore track. Yep, totally agree. And somebody else said, yeah, somebody should remix this. I absolutely agree. Dude, if you want to start a remix competition, we're more than willing to kind of host that. So send us some files, send me some files. I'll make them available to people, and we can see what kind of track they come out with. Anyway, this is Tag Hatu.
Tiger Hatu.
Oh yeah, Tiger Hatu. Circuit 126. Builder's electronic, and it's only a 2-minute track.
Bit 8-bit.
Yes.
That's not a criticism, it's just a description. Sounds a bit like an interlude.
Yes. It's only a 2-minute track.
Yeah. say, going back to that previous track, that vocal effect intrigues me to the point where
You want to do something
I
with it.
might try and do something similar myself.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Do you know what I mean? I'm criticising it and I'm thinking, I like that.
I'm
interesting.
hoping that's what a lot of other people do as well, because I watch a lot of videos and stuff and see how people do things. So I'm like, well, how can I incorporate that into me? So I'm hoping that that's what this show gives to other people as well.
I might be completely wrong about the way that the vocals was done, but it's inspired me to do something, so...
Yeah. Excellent. No, Zoe, I'm not going to Bangface. I'm not even too sure when it is. Sam Oliver wants to collab with Zoe. And Zoe has said, message me later. Doing business online.
That's what we're here for. Bring people together.
Just joining dots. Just joining dots.
Just joining the jobs.
Honestly. I watched the tutorial I did and I can't even remember what the MX was called at one point.
This box, yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't had a chance, but
It's kind of funny.
I don't even know where to mark that one because it was like an interlude in the middle of something else. Do more, please.
Yes, do
Do
more.
more.
Yeah.
Do different stuff and then string it together into a single track, and perhaps each bit being only a minute long, so we can actually play 3 of them in a row and actually hear some form of progression.
Yes, I liked it. It was good.
I can't
The
criticise it.
8-bit over the top over what sounded like not 8-bit drums and stuff. I kind of liked it. It worked well, but an uninspiring 6.
Yeah, I'm not even going to score it because I want you to do more.
Yes. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Serge gives it a stressful 7.5. And Atariuma says old doors. Are we talking like Jim Morrison doors? I'm not sure I could see that. Unless you're replying to someone.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I've
not sure
just
where
done
that
that,
goes.
done that twice. Okay, this is wooden acid, and I get the feeling you've put this in before, fella.
Have you noticed how you've described 3 different tracks so far as stressful and anxiety-inducing?
That wasn't me, that was Serge.
Yeah, no, you've mentioned it as well.
I've had a stressful day. I had an
this is it.
argument, and then that happened.
And then SoundCloud decided to glitch out, so...
That was not fun.
Overhaul.
Taki Takatuka. Twinny sound. Wooden acid.
Takatuka. That's a good name, Takatuka.
Oh, 12 tracks, yeah, brilliant.
I like this.
I'm pretty sure he's put this in before.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure he's put this in before. I recognise the name.
I like that. Sound.
Amy, I'm pretty sure I told you about it. Amy Buffin says, I like Cake. I like Cake too. They're a great band. I was going to wear the t-shirt this evening.
Yeah, I do like that.
And I think we said the same about it. Well, I think we're going to say the same. Produced really, really well.
Don't remember the name. Takatuka.
Oh, yeah. I probably pronounced it wrong, and that's why you're not recognising
Right,
it.
okay.
Leaf, you've been taking happy pills, my lad. Usually, this kind of stuff is not up your street, and you're giving it an 8.5. Where are you going to go with it? Fairly standard. I did like the boom.
Yeah. Nicely crafted.
Ethan says fire.
Yeah, that's nice.
Zoe, can't say I've ever heard of a band called Beans on Toast. I haven't, no. You have? Yeah. Okay. Looks like Jim Prendergrass knows it as well. Comedy band. Brilliant, he says. Check them out. Oh, did he? Got a nice fat kick drum. Backed up with a hat, sounds like. Jacob DeBecky, is that Leaf? Yeah, that is Leaf. Oh no, is this Leaf? No, this isn't Leaf. Really? If you compare this to Leaf, Leaf is a little bit more aggressive.
Filthy.
That's it. Fuck the stream up, cat. And that's what, honestly, she'll take it off me and run away. It's ridiculous. And now she's bringing it back.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Love the lo-fi open hats. Tells everyone about the dope punchy piece. Need some FU samples. 8.5. Serge. Oh, your track's coming up, mate. It's about 6 in line. I'm looking forward to this, fella. Ah, Leaf, not fucking me. No, Leaf, this is not you. Unfortunately, you were very late to the thread. No, wait, hold on. I'll have a look. Oh yeah, Leaf, you're lucky. You are penultimate track, mate. 3 tracks until Surge. Surge Mike says, good job, Leaf. Yeah, Leaf, your production skills are just banging at the moment. Listen, yeah. Nice, come on then. Oh, come here and shut up. I don't think I've got any criticism on this one, other than the fact that it's not really up my street.
It is up my street.
There's a butt coming? There's a butt coming?
It's just slightly less exciting than you like. That's all.
Oh, God, you've made a mess, honey.
It's acid techno. It's just...
This is more on the side. Oh, he's built it as acid techno.
It's acid techno. Some lovely acid sounds in it. They're not absolutely traditional acid sounds.
No.
They're definitely acid sounds.
Well, anyway, you played 5 minutes of your track.
Yeah.
So. Go on, Liz, you seem to like that one. Give it
Yeah, that's
a
an
score.
8.5 for me. The only reason I'm not giving it a 9 is it was just slightly less exciting than I would like. But it's, you know...
I agree with Lindsay.
Beautifully crafted.
Again, I would put that more in a sci category, but that's just me. Not my thing. Produced so well though. Like for production, it's like a 9, man. Personal taste in music, I'm gonna give you a 6.5 on that one. Not really up my thing, up my street. And again, music is all personal taste. Skynet headquarters, Kelly MW. And these are usually crazy.
Quite glitchy.
Yes. Aaron Court says this could be a great pop tune with the right arrangement and vocals. Are you talking about the last one? I'm not sure that's a compliment. Is it? Jacob DeBecky, some more experimental breaks. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I assume that the mistiming is deliberate to give it a glitch feel.
Yeah.
Some of them feel accidental, and that builds my tension up a little bit, unpleasantly, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
I prefer my music a bit more predictable.
I was going to say this doesn't follow any rule. It's so wet. Aaron Court says yes, the last one, top work. Yes, that was a compliment. Excellent. Again, I never really know how to mark Skynet stuff.
No, I'm not sure, because it's really not my thing.
Like if people were talking about space earlier, this has got bags of space in it. Atari Uma gave it an 8. Ah, I can't get your claws out. What's the name of the beast on my lap? This is Pudge. Say hello to Pudge. She's about 3 years old and she hates being picked up.
It hates being ignored as well.
Go away.
Look, hang on, how did I get here? I was in the middle of the air a moment ago.
So yeah, people, give me some scores. Leaf says 6, bit confusing.
This is really difficult to score.
Most tunes tonight need to be faster, says Zoe. Again, it has personal taste. But I kind of agree. George Stokowski's giving this a 6. Jacob's giving it an 8.9.
Cat's wobbling the speaker.
Oh, we had this last time, don't do that! She's been a right mare since, well, the past couple of days.
It just keeps on doing things I don't want it to do.
Unexpectedly. And that's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing. You have definitely got your own style. I'm giving you a quirky 7. If there was more to... If it sounded more accessible, you know, but don't change your style at all. We both like very bog standard techno and psytrance, you know?
Yeah. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
So
yeah,
stick to what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm not going to criticise it because it's, as you say, the glitch is done deliberately.
Yeah.
I just find it, what's the word?
Hard to hang on to.
Discombobulating.
Yeah.
It shakes me a little bit, which I suppose is what it's meant to do.
To do, yeah. So he's hit the nail on the head there.
Absolutely.
But you're not appealing to us because we like boff, boff,
Yeah.
boff, boff. You know. Anyway, I dig your stuff, man. I really, really do. You've got a good style, all of your own. If it was a little bit more accessible, you definitely would be scoring higher. Like your tunes have massive range over like the 4 minutes.
And in terms of audio separation, you know, I've criticised other tracks because
There's
one
no- yeah, yeah.
part is masking another part.
Yeah,
that was beautifully separated.
Yes. Space.
It was the timing.
Yeah.
I'm a drummer.
Yeah.
Timing is everything to me. So
Important.
when something glitches, it's like a twist in my brain.
Yes. No, I get what you're
It's
saying.
almost painful.
Okay, now this is all live. Silicon Lifeform. Sparrow. Give me a sound check, people. How things sound? Oh, this.
like this.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Again, accessible and what we like to listen to. That doesn't mean to say that the last track was any better or any worse. It's just
that's
different.
it. That's
You know?
my taste.
The personal taste. And whatever you do, like, there's people who... Have you seen that guy who puts a microphone in a pot of oil and for like 20 minutes just kind of... I mean, I know it's a piss take vid, but he's got like 9 million views on it or something, you know?
There's no accounting for taste.
There's no accounting for taste.
Whereas this is psychedelic techno and I love it.
It's lovely. He's got a TB3, what looks like a TR08, a push. No, it's not a push, it's a circuit, and a bigger circuit.
He's got lots of magic boxes that have flashing lights on them, and he knows how to run them.
Solid 8. It's live.
Going higher than that.
Oh, go.
Yeah.
And we
Going
are...
higher than that because there are two worlds that I move in, the techno world and the psytrance world, and this would fit in both
Both
of
worlds,
them.
yeah.
Dare I say it? Kick be a little stronger.
I'm actually quite happy with the kick. It's not... I mean, I agree with you. It could be a bit more punchy, but it's not out of place. George Stokowski's given this an 8. David Olsen's given this an 8. Atariuma, 9.5. And Zoe says, not my thing. Sam Oliver, 7.5. Mel's the Wolf, 8. Yeah. What did I give it? Did I get 8 or 9? Did I give it a 9? Well, if I gave it an 8, point for being live, it's a 9. Jacob DeBecky says, the drill is cool in this track. Yeah, I love the noises. It's glitchy without being over glitchy.
Timing is not glitchy. The noises
It's
are
glitchy, yeah.
They're interesting.
Yes. I wish the EMX had a fucking scatter function. That would be amazing. Or a fill function.
Scatter.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, just suddenly do a little...
Yeah, little brrr, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it with DMX, but it's not as nice as having it all in one. Yeah,
But I like the idea of that.
it's on the drum machine. It's also on the System 1,
Right.
and I think there's another synth that's on as well. Like the vocal, love that eerie noise in the background when it builds. Jack Smart says, I could have a fatter kick, but decent groover, 7.5.
Yeah. It is a groove.
It is a groover. This guy's got groove. Who is this? Oh, it's Rob Lavender. Robin Lavender. Cracking track, fella. Cracking track.
Yeah, it's a hard 8.5 for me.
Jacob's giving it an 8.5. So he says again, not my thing. No. Tell me, have you made anything recently? I haven't seen a track or anything from you in the thread. There was one a couple of weeks back. Yes, Leaf, the shout out is every 2 weeks. Graham Lee, a deep 8. Sam Oliver, not feeling this, really? I guess I'm a sucker for good production. This is spot on and well within my accessible range. Yeah, I gave that
I like
a 9.
a techno beat and psytrance sounds, and that's a
Bang
nice
on.
mix of them. So, you know, yeah, 8.5.
George Stokowski. Again, we are on YouTube. This is Jam, S-F-E-R-A, Beyond the Stars. Saphira, I guess?
Yeah, I'm not even just
Sphera.
Yeah, Sphera.
Put something into the URL, Zoe. Aaron Court's not a problem. We shall see you on the 9th of March at the Jack of Diamonds for you and Abby playing Straight Jacket. Also check out Brooksy's there, and Decimator, I believe he's calling himself now, is there as well. It's going to be a kicking techno night. I'm not joking. 9th of March, Jack of Diamonds. Oh, wrong way. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Someone give me a check on the sound.
What is this one I hear? This is the sort of stuff I used to listen to before I rediscovered my heavy house music. Listen to it.
It's nice, intelligent.
It's atmospheric, but it's not mellow atmospheric. It's not quite
Drive.
right. Yeah.
Robin Lavender, your track went down absolutely fucking beautifully, mate. You got a 9 from me and an 8.5, I think it was, from Lynn's. And people were loving it. Some were hating it, but that's the way it's going to go.
Absolutely.
And Rob, if you're in England, or maybe if you're not in England, and you're looking for representation, I'm starting some sort of, I'm not going to call it an agency, I'm going to call it a collective of hardware acts in one place with all your contact details and stuff. So send me some bits and pieces if that interests you. Thank you, Zoe, and I shall make sure it is the intro for next week's show. Paulie Kennedy, 8 on this trippy skippy. Yep.
Yeah, it is. It's trippy.
See, the problem is when you get like all the big boys putting their tracks in first, and you're giving out 8s and fucking 9s, and you know, and it's like the later the things go on, it's like hey, Charlie, a fucking 8.5, you know, and I really like that, you know.
Sometimes I think that the scores, I mean,
It's difficult.
we're not consistent with our
Oh
scores
no, not at all.
It's more, at the end of the day, it's not just you and me scoring, it's whoever happens to be here and everybody here.
Yeah.
So, I'd almost say to people, take the scores with a pinch of salt and just listen to the comments.
Yes.
Read the comments.
Oh, that's the
There we
end of
go.
that track.
That was,
Go on.
what's the word? Dreamy.
Yes.
Dreamy and driving at the same time. I
Yes.
liked it. I'm going to give it a 7.5, pushing towards an 8. I like that.
Serge Samantha says has a modular Vangelis feel to it. 8.
Yeah.
I liked it. It's not as good as some of the other tracks you have put in, and on that ground, I shall give you almost the 7. I mean, it was great. It sounded really, really nice. It was just a little bit dreamy and floaty, and that's not what I listened to.
It was also quite short, which makes me think that actually that was part of a much longer
yeah, absolutely,
set.
absolutely.
And there was probably more movement in that much longer segment.
Set,
so, again, I can't criticise it for not having movement because I don't think that bit did.
Serge Demunter on SoundCloud. It sounds like he's put some sort of donk on it.
I put a smell on you. That's funny.
Not quite what I expected. Robin Lavender, yeah, finished very suddenly. That was 3 minutes, fella. And it's only a 3-minute track.
This has got a Russian feel to it.
Cossacks.
Yeah, but it's little digital Cossacks. Do you know what I mean? I can see, you know, Mario doing Cossack dances to this. Again, that's not criticism. That's actually, anything that causes an image to me.
Polka tech.
It is polka tech. Yeah, there we go. You see?
And what you've just been listening to is the ultimate in recorded sound.
I think Leaf likes this.
Look at the smile.
Apparently Roger Jennings got a 9 from me on his last track and a 4 from his partner. A -4 for his partner. You're doing well, fella. She's obviously not into dance music at all. To be fair, she probably hates the fact that you spend a billion years in the studio. I know Amy does. Rob Killian says, sounds like some weird trance gabba. I absolutely agree. Michael Heinemann?
This is no ordinary disc.
Again, couldn't listen to the whole set like this, but
as an intro
it makes
into
me
it,
smile because it's amusing, it's clever, the production's absolutely spot on. It's just weird.
it's not what I expected from you, Serge. At all, mate, at all. I expected you to blow the doors off and you kind of just trickled in. Which ain't a bad thing.
What's the point? Tickled in.
Tickled in.
It tickled in because it's funny.
Michael Heinemann, absolute banger. Rebecca's given this an 8.8. So see, Ruth Yospa's given it an 8. More of that. Now, because I had a preconceived image of what Serge was going to be putting in, is that going to affect my marking of it? Lynn's go.
Who knows? In a really stomping set of high energy music
Well, hold on.
with that BPM, putting that in the middle of that set,
A breather.
yeah, but not only that, everyone would be leaping around doing silly dances, which is always great to suddenly take the tension down. Do you know what I mean? On the dance floor, everyone's bum, 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 and then suddenly it's like everyone's going. That's great.
Yeah.
And because of that, that's a really clever track. So I'm going to give that an 8.5, even though it's not my sort of thing.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you. Produced absolutely beautifully. Again, would make people smile.
It would. But people burst out laughing. Do you know what I mean?
I'll be really predictable and say could do with a bigger kick. 7. There we go. And I get the feeling we are going to be treated to a bigger kick right now.
Yeah.
That's just fucking evil.
This sounds familiar.
This is Dieber Bodart. DB.
Didier.
Didier, yes. Deformation Boolean. Boolean. Anyway, it's a fucking...
Deformation Boolean.
Oh, it's had 1,000 views. Really? Oh, really? Yeah. Oh my god. Apparently Lindsay informed me that this is what her track sounds like.
It's got that same... I'm going to have to mark this one up, innit?
Zoe, no problem. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. And we will catch you next week, hopefully. Hypnotic.
Yeah.
Man, that dirt is fucking ground in, isn't it?
Yes. See, one of my criticisms of a lot of chords is that they vibrate, which I don't like doing. This and that.
Yeah. There's a definite thud going on.
Again, this is squat party, free party, pure filth.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. Yes, I like this a lot.
Rob Killian says, just need something about Satan in there. Creed.
No, it doesn't. This is all in the music. It says it.
Lee Noble, this is D_D. Defamation Boolean. 1234 / D_B05 close brackets.
That's not going to be an easy one to remember.
Not at all. But you can check out the thread that's on my wall, or I will put them in the playlist next week when we finish the show. Otherwise, I'm going to give this a nasty 8. The dirt is ground in, the dirt is... That's all made to sound like that. Richard Harnden, Tribal 9. James Griffiths gives it an 8.08. Oh, right, when I was in Belgium, the act that played after me, who had like some elect drives and some electron kit, sounded fucking just like this. I'm not joking, it was raw and lush. I can't remember their names.
Relentless.
Good word. So far, this is actually Goosebumps. Is that really?
Yeah, this is really good.
Roger Jennings is asking if you have a SoundCloud account.
Not yet.
Not yet. There is one track. There is one track. But hopefully, like I say, there's some good news from Lindsay's studio. Yeah, computer on the way, new track written.
Yeah. Probably the last track I'm going to do after that because I'm moving over to live.
And an upgrading software. Boom. Yeah, dirty 8. Absolutely dirty 8.
That's a 9 from me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really like that. That actually caused, goosebumps.
Really?
Yeah.
It was dark, it was aggressive, it was angry, it was lovely.
Pure filth.
100%.
It's the sort of music that they play in the sort of places that I like to be. It's the BPM. I don't like core because it's too fast. That had that core
Pain.
dirt,
Yeah.
but it was exactly the right BPM for me. It was perfect. I can dance to that.
Oh, Fuzzy. Jim Prendergast, you're in the building and live on air. Fuzzy, my mind is going. I'm hoping that there's going to be lots and lots of samples from 2001 Space Odyssey.
Or something like that.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it before. My mind is going.
Jesus Christ, you are not joking, Jim. This was posted 8 years ago. Let's see how your style has changed in 8 years.
Again, this is the sort of stuff I used to listen to.
My mind is going.
It's got a well 70s feel to it, but...
It's late 90s, early 2000s feels.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh really?
My mind is going. My mind is going.
This is stuff I used to put on to fall asleep to. I had nice dreams.
My mind is going. My mind is going.
Jim, you still got files for this? Those drums are too low. I reckon if you work some magic on those drums, yes. And the synths are right up here and the drums are way down there. I like this, Jim. Yeah. As in, we can see your progression from what you used to do to what you're doing now. Are you, did you exclusively make breakbeat back in the day, or are you techno as well? I should probably subscribe to your channel, mate. Sorry.
Breakbeat, but not in your face breakbeat. The breakbeat was
Lazy, laid back.
My mind is going.
Reminds me of Cold Cut. Yeah, clashing. Jim says a bit of everything. I'm guessing that was your style. Well, you're playing techno, you're very good at that. Yeah, rework it, fella. I reckon you could get an absolute stonker out of this. Bring those synths down a little bit, bring the drums up, tidy them a bit. But it shows promise. 7.5. Lovely to see your progression, Jim. The stuff that you're making now is crisper, cleaner, smoother, tidier. But yeah, great to see a blast from the past there. And yeah, 7.5 all round from the studio.
Can I encourage you to perhaps revisit that track?
Jim said the same thing. He said I should remix it. Yeah, I totally think you should. Totally think you should. Totally think you should. Okay, Sean Miles, Rogart on ROJ23 on SoundCloud. I'm expecting this to be good. Track's called 23. Yes, Jim, please do send it in remix next week. Not even remix, just reworked, re-edited. Tidied, yeah. Like you say, you've had 8 years of production experience between then and now to fucking go back to that track and like the beat, the breakbeat amening type thing sounded very Stanton Warriors to me. Just like edge it up a bit. Is all.
Give it some of the harmonics.
Catch the Scavenger on Boombastic Sounds Thursday night. Jimmy Scavenger won the US-UK remix competition from RTG and is appearing on the show on Thursday, so please check that out. Show support for the Scavenger because you fucking love the Scavenger.
I like the low always the same. When you've got a lo-fi sound, you need something else as a counterpoint.
Again, the dirt is grind into this one. It lacks the pace and the punch of the other chord, not chord, but like faster techno that we have. Well, that last one, yeah. Oh, Jim still has the files in his live set, so well on for a remix. Oh Jesus, that's a massive fucking. Right, I'll attend that message later. Very interesting track.
It is, yeah.
Bass thumping 9 from Michael Heinemann. You've been quite harsh with your fucking reviews tonight, so I'm surprised we got something that high out of you.
To me, the bass is quite weak on this. Now I don't know whether it's the same music. It's not, there isn't enough clear bass. Again, it's quite middle range. Lots of harmonics, lots of film. I always like to hear the bass removed from that sound, a big sort of, audio separation, clarity, and a bit of clarity down the bottom. Just I don't know if you use the word PowerPoint.
It's getting good scores. Mel's the Wolf gave it 7.5, Serge gave it an 8.5, Jack Smart gave it an 8, Martin, I can't pronounce that last name, gave it an 8.5. Slatten. Again, lovely, interesting track, produced really, really well. I get what you're saying though. The kick would be nice to hear with a bit clearer. But again, I don't think that was the road he was going down.
No, this is it.
Did you land on a number?
7.5.
I think I'm going to go up to an 8, just because it is nicely crafted. But yeah, bigger kick, and it would have got a little bit more. Good track, good track.
It's hypnotic and driving.
And very, very well put together. Very, very well put together. Good track. The artist there is Sean Miles. That is ROJ on SoundCloud.
Could have done with a little bit more movement, for my own personal taste, as in the sounds could be the filth could have been shifted around a little bit, just to give it a little bit of variation.
Agreed.
And as I said, I'd like the bass to be a bit more crystal, so it's cutting through the mix. If you see what I mean, it was like you were losing it a lot. I couldn't hear the bass, if you see what I mean. Yeah,
It was an odd journey.
it was.
Whoa! Okay, this is Dave Larson. The Riddle of Steel. Show me what you got. I haven't seen his name pop up, so I don't think he's online. I started doing the live stream at 8 last night, and one of the American people was like, can you do it a bit later? Like at 10? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Maybe not on a school night, but yeah. Jason Marsh says it's a Get Lost in the Moment track. That last one, an 8. Yeah, absolutely. Just as long as everything that you've taken has been good.
Housey feel.
Yes, David Johnson, you are late to the party. You just mixed the remix opportunity by Jim Prendergast. Fuzzy. Tap him up for the files and remix it. Claps might be a bit loud though.
I was going to say the same thing.
Really?
With one, yeah, there's too much clackers picture in your face.
And now it's gone, yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, I agree that it was a little loud.
I don't even know about loud. It's just too much of them.
Every...
Yeah. Not over keen on that, so again, it's personal taste. Funky.
I was just about to say it's getting a funky something. Gary as fuck says 70s vibe, 7.5. That's not his last name, but that's how we've nicknamed him. Charlie Ryan is late to the party! Charlie, you're trying on good scores, fella. Like 10s, a few 9s. I think I might have given it an 8.5. Welcome to the party. Yes, Robin, the break was good. Yeah. And we're still kind of in it. Michael,
funky house.
7 point something maybe. Michael Heineman says needs refining but serious potential. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Bit of EQ work, bring some things up and down.
Yeah. But in terms of originality and structure, it's good.
Bob Killian says 7, but only because of the clap. Yeah, cheeky bastard. Hey, nobody's called anybody a cunt yet. Cunt.
See, to me, a clap is something that...
Go on.
It's a 7.5 from me.
A clap is...
The clap was... Right. If you use a clap, to my mind, people shouldn't notice that it's a clap. It should be an emphasis.
Usually, I put mine on the same one as the snare. I've got like 4 snares running. There's 2 here and 2 over here, and I'll use a snare here and then a clap here just to back it up and possibly pitch it down a little bit and then open the envelope on it. So,
yeah.
That's what I do with my
Whereas
claps.
that was an obvious clap.
Yes.
That was a little bit overused.
If the clap's the only thing that we're moaning about, you got a good track there, fella.
Absolutely.
I'm going to give you, it's almost an 8 funky cats, but one of them's like real manky.
It's got the clap.
Yeah, that's the clap.
The cat with a clap.
Oh, Dave Larson is online. Thank you very much, he says. No problem. Would have liked it at an 8. Oh, somebody says that. This is the CGP, the Corporate Guerrilla Project. In Your Eyes.
It sounds like Field of the Nephilim, that does. Fields of the Nephilim? You're so uneducated.
Oh, I am. You wouldn't believe it. I listen to a handful of bands.
Goth rock.
Ah, okay. Might not be my thing.
No, that's just it. They're dressed as freshly dug up cowboy zombies on stage.
I really want to go and see that now.
And he sang like a zombie as well. And it was just really dark stuff. But that intro just sounds so much like Fields of the Nephilim. I like Fields of the Nephilim. It's a goth, alright? We all have skeletons in our closet.
Hey, I'm still listening to Megadeth, so don't worry about it.
I can't get into Megadeth.
For the past like 3-4 weeks, I've just been I've been like 6 tracks on repeat.
Right.
And again, I didn't really like Megadeth back in the day. I can't tell if that's too loud, people. Tell me, let me know. Is the sound okay? Oh, Sam Oliver raises a good point. 9 Inch Nails vibe. Rob Killian says Enter Sandman. I can see where you're coming from, both of you, with that. Oh, okay. It's always difficult marking something that doesn't have a... That was nice.
Yeah,
That was nice. No, not at all.
Because it was so all acoustic.
Organic.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
organic, and then suddenly, you get a real twisted electronic sound coming in there. That was intriguing.
Yeah, I like that. Ashley says 3.5, I say 7.5. Jack Smart says, dang, this is actually quite good.
Yeah.
Oh, quite cool. Yeah, I like it. Three tracks left, people. Sam Oliver, Leafy Osper, Paul Lee Kennedy. Your tracks are coming. Sean says, I did this 9. Yeah, I like it as well.
Yeah, this is taking me back a long way to something that was that point ago.
Like, yeah.
I used to listen to this a lot. Get off on it.
Standard.
You know, it's got that feel to it.
I like it. It reminds me of like something from like The Doors, but it's not The Doors. It's more gritty.
When we get the chance, probably when you're off it, so I'll play some first and often and sing on it. It's just not vocals as well, but the actual backing sounds and something like this.
There weren't vocals in it. Now it's just spoken word. They're not.
No vocals at all so far.
I've put some in, but I'm not too sure what. Really good.
Yeah. It's not really, I don't know, gothic.
My God, this was part 10 years ago. Fucking hell. Dude, what are you producing now? Are you still together?
Listened to anything like that for about 20 years. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
8.5 for me because it just it touched something. It touched a nerve.
And
nerve.
And it sounded really, really good. Like really, really good.
Tight.
Yeah, very tight.
Had a nice progression to it.
Yeah.
I love the guitar sounds.
Dirty, sleazy, sexy.
And dark.
Yep, dark. 8.5?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to agree, 8.5. Really good track. If you're still producing music, I'd really be interested in what you're producing these days, because that's fat as chuff.
Yeah, fat. That's a good way of describing it. That was fat.
And 8 years old. Damn good track. What was it? The Corporate Guerrilla Project, In Your Eyes. Absolutely awesome. Okay, so Sam Oliver, I believe you are online. Oh, only a 2-minute track. So a 3-minute. Even Leaf gave that last one an 8. Yes, indeed, Sam Oliver, your track is next. In fact, we are playing and listening to it right now. I believe there's a lag. This is CPU, Stranger Things Have Happened. I believe last week was your first track into the URL? Oh yeah. Oh. Well, that's the hairs up. So you're on to a good start. Sab, what did you use to produce this? Right, you've got all your noises, they're all moving along. How are we going to evolve them? Almost, yeah. Martin Slatton, all the cats! Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'd like to see? Collaboration with this guy and the previous one.
Oh, the last track? Yeah.
Because they've actually got a similar sort of pace. And I see that, then suddenly guitar-y bits, and then back to this again. It was like, you know, put really well. Collaboration.
Rexolove Software, Remox Love Software. Okay, dude, do not buy those Volkers, mate. Do not buy those Volkers. You will feel so limited, I'm not joking. Buy a nice big fucking sequencer of some kind. Your production skills are fucking on point, fella. Not my thing, 8.5. Loving all the noises. Dubsteppy.
It's only a 3-minute segment.
Oh, there's more.
So, again, I see this as part of a bigger thing.
Yeah.
Because...
more of that for it as well.
Those vocal synth sounds. I feel like that was desperately wanting to go.
No, we don't want Eric Prydz.
No. I feel like that was definitely that was like part of a much bigger thing that I would have liked to have heard all of it.
The whole lot of it, yeah. I think
so I'm giving an 8 for that because it was really nice.
Paul Lee Kennedy 9, Martin Slatton 10, Christina Wild 10. Yeah, absolutely. Your production is on point. Good noises. Loved it. It's going to have to be a... Would you give it?
I gave it an 8.
An 8. I'm going to have to give it a 9, I think.
I'd like to see more progression, but as I said, it was such a short bit, only 3 minutes, that I get the feeling that it's part of a much bigger thing, which probably would have progression. And at the end of the track, there was some real nice sort of glitch bits, but cut it out completely, and then there was some string sounds, synth string sounds that made me feel that it was about to go somewhere else. And I'd like to know where it was going to go. So yeah, that's why I'm giving it an 8, because I really liked it.
Awesome fucking track, fella. Keep putting your stuff into the URL, man.
And I don't usually like dubstep, so...
It was breaky. It wasn't quite in the dubstep realm. It wasn't, you know, it was...
No, but if it was
border.
But if somebody had shoved it into the dubstep pigeonhole, nobody would have complained.
No, not at all.
I hate categories, but how else are we going to describe
these things? Listen to Leaf. Charlie Bryan says, perfect for what it is, solid 9. Yeah, absolutely agree with you. Leaf, man, you just get better and better, fella. This is Have a Fat Line of Techno Love by Leaf, Love and Anarchy Sound System.
Leaf. Impressed, man.
Kicks are lovely.
Yeah. Oh, production's really good. And it's got that real drive.
Leaf says my tune got wrote in 2 hours, so it's a bit messy. Really, Leaf? Maybe that's your thing. Right, in short space of time.
This is it.
I remember when you got drunk as fuck and put that thing in with the breaks that were all over the place, and it was like, oh no, where's Leaf going with this? To listen to this is just a fucking joy.
Perfect timing. This is top notch.
Yeah, absolutely. Leaf, what speed is this? Because this doesn't sound like your usual speed.
So this is about 148.
Leaf is good. Christina says, happy hardcore memories for this one. Yeah. You're bang on, 150. Has a polka feel to it, says Serge. Good groove, good groove.
And that's a compliment.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Look at the pair of us.
Yeah. Leaf, you've done really well, mate.
Yeah.
Space between your noises, really well throughout noises. Hats, possibly a touch higher, but mate. Love the vocal sample. Yeah, Leaf, you've outdone yourself this time, mate.
I see this as a
a finished product, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
It's the best thing you've ever done.
Yeah.
It's perfection. I'm giving you a 9, mate.
I might even go up a bit because it is fucking rocking. This is a 10, fella. Perfect. The sounds are lovely. Crafted it well. Space.
Yeah, even the melody. People are going to remember that melody. It's memorable.
Yes. Leaf, this is lovely, fella. Leaf, that was epic. Leaf, epic. Your production skills have come on leaps and fucking bounds. People, we are into the last track of the evening. So, Paul Lee Kennedy, I play music on SoundCloud. His name on SoundCloud is Reg Edit. What a great name. And it is house. Yeah, Leaf, no mate, thank you mate, that's absolutely excellent. I don't know whether it's us that's helped your production skills come on or what, but fucking bang on, fella. Getting just absolutely good scores all over the show, mate. Serge is giving it a 9, Jim's loving it. I'm pretty sure Paulie Kennedy's online unless he's just disappeared for a minute.
This is nice.
Yep.
Really sharp.
See, when people say house to me, this is not quite what I think of. You think of that very commercial club, you know? This has got edge.
It's got a little bit of edge. It's got a little bit of sort of side sound in it. It's got a little bit of the acid twist in it. This is a nice mix. I will say a nice mix. It's a nice mix of styles. You can actually sort of drift into various different genres.
Terry Oxford has already commented on it and said, yes, I like this. Yeah, agreed. It's a lovely track. Again, not massively up my street. And not wholly in the house vibe for me to go, no, that's too commercial, I don't like it. Leaf, thank you very much, man. Leaf says, the inspiration I've got from this show and the Clown Army is amazing. Excellent. We need to hook up and do some sort of thing again, Leaf, you know, some sort of party or something. Your tracks are coming on absolutely beautifully. And Leaf's been really generous with his scores tonight. He's just giving this guy an 8. Jan says, some normal people call it house or techno. It's usually contemporary EDM. Oof. I don't.
That's not EDM.
No.
Not with those little slightly acidic twangs.
EDM feels more music by numbers to me. Yeah. For the love of God, don't quote me on that for fuck's sake. Although Jan said, like the progression here, 7 so far.
Yeah. Higher for me.
Leaf, no problem. We'll, I need to do a house party or something. Shall I say the kick could be a little heavier?
It's got a bit more of an Asian techno sound to it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Tech house.
Not even techno. No, this is a crossover.
Very nice, not really up my street. I'm going to give you a sexy 7.5 and I think I'm being harsh. Because it's beautifully well put together.
Yeah.
I think it's 7.5
It's
is
beautifully
harsh.
well put together. It's not commercial. It feels a bit more edgy than that. It could fit into a number of different genres. It wasn't boring in any way, shape or form. It had a nice progression. Yeah, it's got to be an 8 from me.
Did I mark it?
Yeah, you said 7.5.
7.5, yeah, which I think
7.5 and you felt bad about it.
Yeah, I think that was a bit
felt
harsh.
it deserved more, but it wasn't quite up your street, so that's why you knocked a half point off.
Yes, and again, which is saying nothing for the production because it was absolutely spot on. And 8.5's down here, 7.5 from Surge. So people who make music, rate your music.
Yeah, see again, you know, Justin there saying acid house. Yeah, but it had a little bit more of an edge to it than acid house. Acid house can sound a little bit, I don't know, traditional.
Right then, people, as we close the show, I will play you a little bit more of SCAT, who you can catch at the Jack of Diamonds on the 9th of March with Brooksy and
other people.
It's going to be a banging fucking night, trust me. And if you're in Wrexham this weekend, please check out The Dark Side of Town. They've been plugging this all over the show. They were on the radio today. Me, Drago, there's a few other people that I can't really remember right now.
It's two setups. We've got techno on one side and we've got psytrance on the other.
Yeah.
And the psytrance, if Silas, who is an absolute banging psytrance DJ, who plays some really hard stuff, and is a resident with Fairy Pirates, who I follow all over the place. So,
I've heard very, very good things about the Fairy Pirates.
Very
good things about them. I'm trying to tailor a psytrancey kind of set for that kind of night, but I'm having trouble doing it because it's like techno.
Everything just goes into angry techno.
Yeah, it really does.
But really, really tries to be psychedelic.
Until my tribe dies and forces me to make another sound, that's what you're getting out of it. Anyway, thank the producers for putting in all their tracks. Absolutely awesome. There's the bass synth.
Yeah.
Oh,
where it feels that sound.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh man, when that thing lands in my studio, you're going to hear a next level shit from me. I'm not joking. I was thinking today, I was listening to this, I'm like, Jesus man, that sounds all together there, and my stuff sounds a bit ropey. So you're going to hear some fucking awesome shit from me when the bass synth from SCAT lands. Thank the producers very much for entering your tracks. We have 25 more next week, and if things go well, there are going to be 2 top producers in the studio. But as there should have been 3 of us in the studio tonight, who knows? Okay, so thank you all for commenting and sharing and liking and genuinely be interested in the URL. Thank my co-host wonderfully for being here. I can't thank her enough for taking the time out of her day to come and do this. Don't forget, catch these guys 9th of March. I don't really want to go because the acid is lovely, but I've got to because my bum's numb and I'm pretty sure Lindsay's bum's numb and I need a coffee and some smokable substances. Anyway, we shall see you next Tuesday.